If we're able to create income for you, if we're able to put income in your hands, we hope that we can start to tackle one of the symptoms of what is happening in South Africa today, and that is a case of complete over-indebtedness. It's a symptom of our unreliable income. It's a system of the chaos that is occurring in South Africa. And we want to get ourselves unplugged out of this system. We want to see South Africans getting back into a position where they can pay their debt off, where they can start planning properly financially, which they can't do right now because they don't have confident, reliable, recurring income. Even if you're full-time employed, you know tomorrow you could be losing your job. That's what's happening in the country today. The next thing that we will hope that we can achieve if we've put recurring and reliable income in your hands is that we can start getting you ready for the future. This is something we don't do as South Africans. We simply don't save. We're not a saving nation. We are not a nation that prepares for retirement. It's just something we don't do. But it is something we have to do, because who's going to look after us when we get to the point that we can't work? Right now, research says that 99.5% of South Africans will not be prepared for their retirement. That's all of us. That's all of us. No one in South Africa is going to be ready for retirement, because nobody here even knows what they need to have in order to be ready for retirement. If you're going to survive like you're surviving now, you need at least 10 times your annual salary saved on the day that you retire. That's 10 years of your salary has to be in cash in a bank account on the day that you retire. Anyone on track for 10 years of savings right now? Huh? 10 years of your annual salary? No. I mean, it's impossible. That's why when the guys go and do the research, they come out and say nobody's going to make it. And what are we going to be left with? We're going to be left with a continued cycle of poverty in South Africa. We're now going to become elements of it. Or we're going to try and get a little bit of money through our state pension, 1,400 rand a month. And that's if they're able to distribute it to us. If you're watching the newspapers, there's a chance they won't even be able to distribute it to you. Okay? Absolute nightmare. We have to change that. And we're hoping if we can create that recurring income, we can put you in a position where this doesn't need to be your circumstance. The second thing that we're trying to do at DuePoint is that we're bringing ourselves into the 21st century. Folks, we as individuals have changed the way we consume. We've changed the way we behave in the market. We want to have direct control of all the sales transactions that occur for us. We want to have direct contact with our suppliers, direct contact to the insurance company. No more brokers, middlemen, bits and pieces. We want to, as consumers, have direct contact with our suppliers. And so, with these two objectives of bringing DuePoint into the 21st century and bringing reliable income into the hands of South Africans, we have created what we call the DuePoint system. Now, the DuePoint system is very simple. What it does is it allows you to contract with us as individuals in South Africa is what we call wealth engineers. Wealth engineers have one task only, and that is to connect us with everybody that they know. Connect us with everybody you know now, connect us with everybody you're going to know and meet in the future. By connecting us to people, you create for us market penetration. You create for us platforms of distribution into which we can then come along behind you and facilitate the purchase of our products. By doing that, we create revenue. By creating revenue, we create for you an extra income. This extra income is not intended to replace your current income. If you have a successful business at the moment or a successful career, stick to it. Keep your job. Don't quit it. It's such a rare thing in South Africa today, you cannot afford to give it up. But what we're hoping to do with this extra income is we're hoping to bridge the gap between what you're currently earning and what you need to earn to get on top of your debt, cover your expenses, and start preparing for the future. We've got to start putting people in that position, and that's what we're hoping to do. And we want it to be recurring and reliable. This, as I say, is often a hollow statement made, a hollow promise made on the internet. But here, it's real. It's the cornerstone of what we did when we created this system. We said, what do we do? Well, the first thing we said is we can't be peddling goods. We don't want people peddling goods anymore. No more milkshakes and energy drinks and cleaning agents and pills and all of these things. That does not create recurring income. It just doesn't. I know. I've been involved in the space for 25 years. It does not create recurring income. And when you've got stuff that you peddle, you've got to run to your friends and get them to buy. And then the next month you run back to them, and then they still got stock of last month, or they don't like what you sold them, and they don't buy again, and your income is gone. We wanted to remove that. So we use only financial services and lifestyle products that run on a debit order system, and you have the products for life. You have them for life, which means that every single month that that debit order goes off, your income comes in. Whether you're sick, whether you're healthy, whether you're old or young, whether you're working or not, that income is there every single month. It's the cornerstone of the system that we've built. In addition, we've put into the system the ability for you to leverage the time and thought and energy of others. Right now, you know you don't want to be a professional. A professional dentist or doctor, they rely on their 8 hours that they can work in a day. The moment they put their tools down, their income stops. You don't want that. We don't want that. We want us to be in a position where we can be building our channels, building our income, even when we're sleeping, which means we need to be able to leverage the time and energy of others in creating our income, and we've put that into the system with us. This is a completely flexi-time opportunity, folks. It's not a part-time job. It's not a full-time job. You are not employees of ours, not in any way, shape, or form. Simply a tool that we put in your hands. And you choose how much you're going to use this tool. It is an input-output tool. That's the exact opposite to your employment experience, where you can work as hard as you like and your income doesn't change. Here, whatever you put in, it will put out. You put a lot in, it'll put a lot out for you. And therefore, you choose when you're going to use it. You're independent of us. You're not employees of ours in any way, shape, or form. There's no risk in becoming a wealth engineer. That's the other big stigma that we suffer from in South Africa. With all of these hollow promises and false, fringy kind of online-y, Russian, Swiss, Nigerian kind of things that we see all the time. The only people who lose are us. We're always losing our money to these things. Well, what we've done in the DuePoint system is we've gone above and beyond to ensure that you do not lose money in the DuePoint system. To become a wealth engineer, there's no startup cost. There's no starter kit that you have to buy. You see them, just 1,200 Rand. Just 1,200 Rand starter kit. Who the hell's got 1,200 Rand to spend on a cardboard box full of some imported item? Okay? Nobody does. So there's no startup kit. There's no startup cost. There's no monthly business fee or admin fee or sales fee or whatever you see that's out there. There's none of that. And there is no fee for application forms and paperwork and all of this. There are no fees. To become a wealth engineer today is of zero risk to you. No money will part from your hands today. None at all in becoming a wealth engineer. As part of being a Constantia product owner, part of the package deal is you're a wealth engineer at no additional cost. So folks, it's no risk for you today, and also it doesn't require any qualification or experience. You are not representatives of ours. You are not brokers. You're not financial advisors. You're not marketers or agents of ours. You have one task: just connect us to people. We do all the rest of the work for you. So it is for everyone, and you are building an asset, a real asset. When you actually have recurring income, you have something that can be priced. And when you have something that can be priced, you can sell it, you can transfer it, and it'll outlive you. It will go to your children when you pass away one day, and they will earn the income that you built during your lifetime. How much better is that than what's happening to us today, where we hand our debt over to our children when we die? That's the opposite of what we're trying to create here, and that's what we're hoping to achieve. Folks, there is absolutely no selling. Absolutely no selling. This is another big stigma in the direct selling space as well. I'm going to embarrass myself by trying to sell things people don't want. Okay, fantastic news. At DuePoint, there is absolutely no selling involved at all. You do not form any part of the sales transaction. Not at all. You have one job: to bring people to DuePoint, to connect us to people. So this is a big leap. It's a mental leap that South Africans have to make, because people keep telling me, but Brendan, if I can't tell people about your products, what am I going to tell them? Well, what you tell them is about what you as the wealth engineers are really selling, what we as DuePoint are selling, the opportunity to create lifetime recurring income. That's what you tell people. That's the beginning and end of your pitch. And you bring them to DuePoint, and we do all the rest for you. So you can be glad. No selling whatsoever. No stock that you have to have. No need for a form of distribution, a bucky or something. None of that. This is a complete system of convenience for you. Everything's online. Everything is at your fingertips. So how do you build a channel with us? What do you got to do? Well, the first thing you've got to do is you've got to do that one task. Go out there and tell everybody about the DuePoint opportunity. Not the products, the opportunity. The fact that we are impacting the South African economy by putting recurring income in the hands of people. When you tell people this, some people are going to catch the vision. They're going to catch the vision. They're going to want to become wealth engineers. You will add them to DuePoint, and when you add them to DuePoint as wealth engineers, we allocate them to you, and your channel is born. These people, having gone through the same presentation as you, will go out and do the same thing. Speak to people and add wealth engineers to your channel. In time, you'll have tens, hundreds, maybe thousands of individuals across the country talking about DuePoint. We've already got this occurring at DuePoint all over the place. The whole country is alive for DuePoint at the moment, and it could be your channel. Having created this channel for us, we now come along as DuePoint and facilitate the purchase of our products throughout it, and your income is born. Now, what's very important to note is that we are not a get-rich-quick scheme. We are not one of these things you see on Facebook and the internet and all of that. That's not who we are. This is the genuine, real deal here. We have 8 regulators that look after us, 64 pieces of legislation. We are listed on the JSE. If you're sitting here thinking, no, I've heard you guys are just like one of those. Yeah, no, we're not. You don't get through one of those with all the regulation and the regulators that we have. But like your employment, your career, like starting your own business, because this is genuine, you're going to have to work for it. You are going to have to sacrifice time and energy and thought, and above all else, persistency and determination. You're dealing with people. People are remarkably disappointing creatures, okay? But if you are persistent with them, like your children, you can one day shape them into something magnificent. And you're going to have to do that. Now, it's relatively easy to earn a little bit with DuePoint, but if you're going to change your life with DuePoint, you are going to have to apply yourself. There's 2 ways that you earn with the DuePoint system. The first is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you R27.50 every time someone in your channel makes a product payment, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel that payment was made. So, for instance, you've run out, you've spoken to your first few people, they come along, they make their first product payment. You get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, they're on your first point, which is 55 Rand. 55 Rand every month for every product. This is 21st century material significant numbers. It's not 5 Rand or 1 Rand or 12 Rand. This is the real deal. Money that changes lives. These folk go out, they chat to a few people. They're on your second point. They make their product payments. When they do, you get R27.50 multiplied by 200%. They're on your second point, 55 Rand. There's only a handful of dots on that screen there. You've hardly got going. You've hardly done anything, and you're earning 1,000 Rand a month. 1,000 Rand a month. Now, it's not changed your life, but you can feel it, and it's starting to impact you. As you remain persistent and continue to grow your channel outwards, as people make their product payments, you receive R27.50 multiplied by a diminishing rate. However, from the 8th point onwards, you will always get 4% of R27.50 where you qualify to earn. There is no limit to how many points there can be in your channel. There's no limit to your potential in DuePoint. The channel you build is what we're hoping to be part of the legacy that you create for yourself and for your family. Your family might take this over when you've built it to 12 or 13 points and grow it to 50 points during their lifetime. Where they qualify to earn, they will always get R27.50 multiplied by 4% for every product payment in their channel. It's absolutely amazing. Now, folks, this is not a very practical screen. It doesn't really show you how much you can earn. So we asked that question as well, and we did a whole lot of mathematics around it to answer it. It's quite tricky. We need to know how fast you're going to grow, and all of you will grow at different rates. But we came up with what we think is a very conservative growth rate, having looked at about 2 decades of data. We call it the 3+2 growth formula, and what it says is in your first month with us, just put 3 people on your first point. 3 people in an entire month. That is not a big ask. 3 people on your first point. And then every month thereafter, put just 2 people on your first point. 1 every 2 weeks. But this is where the persistency comes in. You've got to do it every single month. And if you can do that, 2 people, 1 every 2 weeks, every single month, consistently, work with the guys you put in to do the same, and we apply our maths of lapses, cancellation rates, and people not doing 3+2 to it. We believe that this is what you can reasonably expect and conservatively expect to be earning with the returns program at DuePoint. If you can do it for 6 months, we reckon you'll be on about 2,500 Rand a month. 2,500 Rand a month is 30,000 Rand a year. You'll see, this is not the 100,000 Rand after 3 months that you see on the internet. No. 2,500 Rand a month after 6 months. 30,000 Rand a year that you've now added to your household income. If you can do it for 12 months, can you push through 1 year? This time, April next year, we reckon you can conservatively and reasonably expect to be earning about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. 9,000 to 10,000 Rand, 120,000 Rand a year. Very few of you in this room, I think, are going to get a 10,000 Rand raise this year from your employer. Are you expecting a 10,000 Rand raise? No? Yeah. But in 12 months' time, you could have increased your earnings with us, in addition to your earnings that you're getting from your job right now, by another 10,000 rand. That's already starting to change lives. Now, if you can push through, if you've got the persistence, if you've got the determination, to 2 years with us, 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, working with your guys, we reckon you'd be on about 30,000 rand a month, 360,000 rand a year. Now, it really doesn't matter how much you earn. 5 grand, 150,000 rand a month. When someone adds 30,000 rands worth of income to your household, it changes everything. Now, if you can push through to 3 years, we reckon you'd be on about 45 to 50,000 rand, 600,000 rand a year. 4 years with us, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, working with your guys, we reckon you'd be on about 60 to 65,000 rand a month, 720,000 rand a year. If you can do half a decade with us, 5 years, we reckon you'd be on about 80 to 100,000 rand a month. That's 1 million rand a year, and you're now part of the 0.5% in South Africa of earners. 1 million rand a year, 5 years. Now, I get mixed responses to this. First of all, I get some people who say that takes way too long. I've had one lady literally say to me, Brendan, the problem with DuePoint is your earnings are too slow. Okay? I referred her to Facebook. Folks, the real deal, genuine, lifetime income takes time to generate. If you want it there every single month for the rest of your life, it's going to take time to generate. But 5 years is nothing. It's nothing. Think about your last 5 years. How many years of employment have you been in? How many years have you committed to your career? Has it got you to 100,000 rand a month? No. Then I get the opposite response. I get people saying, Brendan, you're lying. This is just flagrant marketing. No one will ever get to 80,000 rand in 5 years' time. Okay, fair enough, it is just mathematics, and we did apply ourselves to this mathematics, but let's look at it in the real world. We have hundreds and hundreds of people earning with the DuePoint system. They're doing it in the real world. Let's look at a sample of them quickly for you now. We've got a guy by the name of Sean Mateto. He lives here in Joburg. He joined us about 5.5 months ago. In his first 3 months, he got to 2,500 rand a month. Okay, so now I said it would take 6 months to get to 2,500 rand. He did it in 3. He just went quicker. A month later, he was on 4,500 rand a month, and 5 months in, he had built himself an asset worth about 150,000 rand a year. So I said it would take a year for you to get to 9,000 to 10,000 rand. He did it in 5 months. Now, that might not be you, but what would an extra 2,500 rand a month do for you right now? We don't have to talk about the 100,000 rand a month that the Facebook and the internet talk about. Let's talk about what changes on your list of problems right now with 4,500 rand extra income. Think about it. Whatever job you've got right now, add 4,500 rand. How much changes by just adding 4,500 rand to? Sean's already experiencing it 4 months in. Then we've got this lady over here, Regina Dwara. She lives down in Durban. She doesn't have the luxury of the head office and the presentation live. She uses all of our remote tools, including our live streaming. And she has built, in the 5.5 months, an asset worth about 200,000 rand a year. 5 months. 5 months. So my maths is looking pretty conservative at this stage. But let's not think about the big numbers. Let's look over here. What would an extra 7,000 rand a month do for you? How many problems would change with just an extra 7,000 rand a month in your pocket? That's what we're doing with the DuePoint system. Then we've got a guy by the name of Roelof. Roelof's been with us for a year. And over the course of the year, he's built himself up to a 240,000 rand a year asset. 250,000 rand a year. He's added to his household income. He's done it over 12 months. I said 12 months to do 9,000 to 10,000 rand. He's done double that in this time. It's just up to you how you choose to use this tool that is the DuePoint tool. Folks, we've got hundreds of testimonies. They're on our YouTube channel. Go there, look at them, read the stories, listen to the videos of what people are doing. Some people are earning a little bit, some people are earning a medium amount, and some people are earning a whole lot of money. It just depends on you. I often say to people, we've removed all the barriers and all the blockages in the DuePoint system. There's only one we couldn't remove, and that was you. You will be the only obstacle. You will come up with all the excuses, none of which will be true. None of which will be true. You're the only blockage in the process of changing a future. That's the first way you earn. The second way you earn through the DuePoint system is through our training program. Our training program is called the XP Rewards Program. It is designed to train you from beginner to expert through a step-by-step process. This is one of the biggest problems for people. They're nervous, they're worried, they're frightened of doing this. That's fine. We actually hold your hand through the whole process, step by step. And as you complete steps, we give you what is called XP points, experience points. They're not worth anything. They're just a measure of your experience. And as your experience grows, as you become a more mature and successful wealth engineer, and as your channel grows, we start to reward you with a little bit of cash in the beginning. Very easy. The first couple of weeks that you're with us, you can be earning it in addition to your returns. As you get a little bit more experienced and your channel gets a little bit more mature, so does the cash rewards that we pay you through our training program. Then we start to give you tools that help accelerate the growth of your channel. At rank 5, we give you an imported lightning memory stick from the United States of America that plugs into every single electronic device in South Africa. And it comes jam-packed with our presentations, downloads, testimonials, tools, everything that you need to talk to someone about DuePoint, no matter where you are or when you are. At rank 7, we give you your own set of imported business cards. They're gold gilded, gold leafed, and customized for you specifically. They're worth 12,500 rand. If you've ever seen a set of business cards that cost 12,500 rand, it will knock your socks off. Go and look in our cabinet. We've got a set there that you can have a look at. And when you become rank 7 in our training program, we give them to you. When you put them in the hands of somebody, they're going to ask you, who's DuePoint and what do you do for them? And your channel grows. We have found I've been doing this for the best part of 25 years, that in 25 years, your two most powerful tools are a USB stick and a set of business cards. That's your most powerful tool in accelerating the growth of your channel. At rank 9, as long as you maintain your channel size each year for the rest of your life, we take you and your family away on a 1-week holiday every single year, 5-star, business class, all expenses paid. All expenses. Every year for the rest of your life. I know this creates additional problems for you with your regular employment. You have to have a leave. You have to explain how you're affording it to your boss who knows how much he's paying you. There's a whole lot of additional problems. But we hope that we compensate for what we do. The wonderful thing is that there is no competition at DuePoint. Everything is earned. There's no prizes. Everyone who achieves rank 9 comes away with us every year on this annual holiday. At the end of this year, this is where we're going to be going.
All of your wind has gone, and all of the paths you've drawn have sunk to the ocean sand where no one can see. You stand, don't let the dark embrace, cower the dreams you chase under the rust and blood. Don't let yourself give up.
Alrighty. So we're not going to the caravan park. You can see that's actual footage of where we're going. We're going to one of the most luxurious hotels there. And we're going. It's booked and it's paid and it's ready for our wealth engineers to get there. Anybody sitting in this audience who decides that is what they want to do can put their head down, put their shoulder to the wheel, and you've got the rest of this year to get to rank 9. Now, Rob, the tall guy on the side here, always asks everybody, who's going to Mauritius? Everyone's like, oh, I'm coming. He's like, no, you're not, because you haven't even achieved rank 1 yet. You've got to start and work your way up, but everybody who gets there will come with us. Everybody is available to them. At rank 11, we give you another useful tool. It's your own car. It's not branded. It's not rented to you. It's not given to you for a month or for a year. It's given to you permanently. It's your car, and you get to use it for the development of your channel and your own freedom. Every month, folks, we run what we call a wealth quest. Wealth quests run from the first day to the last day of each month, and they are designed to equip you with tools that will help you grow your channels. Every month, the tool is different, but you have an opportunity every month to get that tool. Everybody who completes the criteria will get this month an iPad, other months an iPhone, sometimes a smart TV, data, Wi-Fi routers, some months cash, things you need to build your channel with. That's up to you again, whether you decide to achieve them. This month, for April, it's the Triple Lightning Qualifier Wealth Quest. And what you need to do is you need to find 3 new wealth engineers, add them to your first point, and then get them to find 3 new wealth engineers and get them to add them to their first points and have them all paid by the end of April. If you do that, that iPad's yours. You're going to peel it out the plastic yourself. Any one of you who's been lately to price an iPad will know exactly how much that is worth to you. It's up to you. You've got until the end of April. On the 1st of May, it changes, and it's something completely new. All right, so I often get asked the question, how is it that we afford to do this? The maths doesn't work. I'm normally the doctor who's never done maths in his life asks me that. I've done the maths. I did it in Excel, and it doesn't work. No, it does work. There's so many CAs and actuaries in this business. It's terrible. You can see everything's gray and black and white as a result. All right. We spent many years in the traditional space. That's where I cut my teeth. And in the traditional space, what we do is we advertise to you through the classical methods. We put hundreds of millions of rands worth of advertising on TVs and billboards and radio stations and SMS campaigns and bathroom campaigns and taxi and bus campaigns. Everywhere we can, we stick an advert hoping you'll respond. That costs us a fortune. How do we pay for it? We reverse engineer the cost of that into the price of your monthly payment. Your monthly payment for funeral cover, banking fees, car insurance, home insurance, all of that, 35 to 50% of it every month is next month's marketing cost. It is. It always is. So even if you think, no, I got the best price, you got the best price, but 50% of it is marketing for next month. Now, you'll notice at DuePoint that we don't do any advertising, not ever, because we use you to bring people to DuePoint. And as a result, all that money that we would have spent on SABC and DSTV, etc., is now available to you and your channel. That's basically how the maths works here. There are 3 products that we, as DuePoint, facilitate the purchase of in the platforms you create for us. Not you. You never get to talk about these people. Last night we had a big presentation here, and I said, I see some of you switching off. That's great. Switch off, because I don't want you ever talking about our products. You'll do it wrong, and of course you're not allowed to by law. We do that here, not you. But the first product that we have at DuePoint is called our Access Wealth Plan. It's 299 Rand a month, and for 299 Rand, we open up a tax-free investment account for you. We take 100 Rand of your 299 Rand, and we put it in the tax-free investment account for you, and it's a no-notice, no-restriction period tax-free investment, which means that money is immediately available for you. It's not an endowment fund. You're not going to wait 5 years for it. The money is immediately available for you to withdraw after that payment, in which case this is actually only 199 Rand a month. And for that, you get 110,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover as well. And as part of the package, you get to be a wealth engineer at DuePoint for no additional cost. Folks, our second product is our Wealth Guard product. It costs 274 Rand a month, and it gives you 1.1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. No waiting periods, no deferred benefit periods. You pay your premium, you're undercover 1.1 million Rands worth of cover. It's got no medical examinations or declarations, and it has no maximum age limits. Anybody of any age can take this product. We love this, and the reason we can do this is because you're dealing with the source. You're dealing with the insurance company. There are no middlemen here. That's why we can innovate like this. And then our last product, our non-financial product, it's called our Wealth Points Buyers Club. allows you for 274 Rand a month to enjoy all the discounts and vouchers and account managers and packages that we negotiate as a corporate in South Africa. You as an individual get to enjoy those. You can change the entire way your monthly spend works. You can change the efficiency of your money dramatically by simply being a member of our Buyers Club. We've got lists of suppliers there that cover basically all your expenditure you're already spending on. But now you can use it and get corporate discounts on those rates as part of our Buyers Club. Folks, as I said, as a part of the package, you get to be a wealth engineer. As a wealth engineer, you get the support of the entire management team here. Monday to Saturday, you can book us for anything that you need us to help you with. We're here at no charge. You get our entire facility at no charge Monday to Saturday that you can use. You can use our presentation rooms, our boardrooms, our breakaway rooms, our free Wi-Fi and tea and coffee at no cost to you at any point in time. You get to use all of our technology 365 days a year, 24/7 at no cost. You have nationwide footprint. You can build your DuePoint channel anywhere in South Africa because everything is online. We even live stream all of our presentations Monday to Saturday out of these presentations rooms, which means that Mondays, evenings, Wednesday lunches, Friday lunches, Saturday mornings, anytime, anywhere, you can plug us into the living room of any person in the country, and they can watch us live. All the tools are available to you at no additional cost. And so, folks, that's the A to Z of DuePoint. I often have people say to me, I need to go and think about it, or I need to go and do more research. I don't really know what you're going to think about it, and I can certainly tell you're not going to find anything more when you do some research. Our website has everything on it. You can see everything before you've even applied. Full policy documents, product documents, the Wealth Engineers Code of Conduct, everything's there. But you're not going to find anything I haven't told you already today. Today is more a decision about whether you're going to become part of what we are doing here, part of changing the lives of people who are stuck on those treadmills to nowhere, which is employment. In South Africa, we're not going anywhere at the moment. You can see it for yourself. But with this tool, you can be in control. You can take control now of your financial future with one task: bringing people to DuePoint. That's all you've got to do. And so, folks, if you do decide to become a wealth engineer today, it's very simple. Simply sign up on our website, DuePoint.net. You can use your smartphone or tablet, use our free Wi-Fi, or you can go outside and use one of our iPads. Once you've completed the application form, you'll receive a W number. That's the birth of your channel. That's yours. That will become your asset. It can become worthless or it become magnificent. You will choose what you want to do with it. Then I want you to sit with the person who brought you here today, your lead wealth engineer, and I want you to tell them what your goal is. Not the 100,000 Rand. No. Start with something that changes your life. 5 grand a month could be all it needs to change everything about your personal finances at the moment. Set your goals and start putting your plans together with the DuePoint system, because without them, 5 years from now, you'll be earning nothing. You need a goal and a plan. All right, folks, we have a number of tools available for you, like I said, that will accelerate and assist you in growing your channel. We do not make money out of these, so I'm not peddling goods here. These are very, very thought through tools that we know you need. First of all, our memory stick. You can buy all of these at reception. If you're watching us online, you can order it through client service. The memory stick comes with presentations on it, fast starter guide, a couple of testimonies, good things for you to start talking to people with. Business cards, probably the most important tool in your toolkit. Get a set now. You don't have to buy the 12,500 Rand set. We give that one to you. Come and buy this one. It is fantastic, and it gets you going straight away. We've got pens, iPad covers, notebooks, but probably third most important, a power block. Man, we have people walking in here all the time begging for chargers and cables and da-da-da. And now I was trying to fill somebody's application form out when my phone died. Get a power block from us. Not only is it a high-quality power block, it is also one that says DuePoint. People are going to ask you, what this power block, where did you get it? Who's DuePoint? And your channel grows. Don't leave here today without getting your tools from reception. Folks, if you become a wealth engineer, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have hundreds of videos there, training and other, that you need to watch. You will love watching. They will equip you in the growth of your channels, as well as our introduction presentations. Folks, you will get pinged the moment we go live, and you'll get pinged on your phone or your tablet the moment we add a video. You want to subscribe. DuePoint channel is what you search for. And then, folks, please download our free app. You can use our Wi-Fi now. Get it on your phone. Get it on your tablet. It plugs you into your channel 365 in real time. You've got your personal documents on there, training on there, everything that you need. So make sure you get it before you leave today. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very serious about what we're doing here at DuePoint. We really are. We are determined to make some changes in this country. Nobody else is doing it for us. You know, nobody is helping you right now, but we're going to help ourselves with the DuePoint system. We're excited to have you come on board with us, but you might have questions and concerns. Come and ask us. Don't leave here today without this tool if you haven't asked your questions. Come and ask us. Ask your lead wealth engineers. Make sure you know what you're doing. Walk away today with something that you can start changing your future with. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you outside, and thank you very much, guys, for watching us live. Thanks.